No, you didn't read this wrongly. I'm going to convince you that social distancing was great. No, you better not leave. I got you tied up, okay? I got you tied up over here. Oh, there. Okay, I took it off you. This video might as well be called Coronavirus the Retrospective. It's been 2 years since most countries were on their lockdown, and most of the restrictions have been lifted by now. I remember how scared or depressed everyone was not being able to go out. Oh no, I'm going to get cabin fever. I'm going to become insane. I'm going to lose all my friends. But looking back, honestly, social distancing was Look, even before COVID, I've been social distancing. Before the restrictions, I would go to the beach to watch the sunset every week. And I'm the type of guy that wants to find a space where no one was close to me at all. I enjoyed the entire space to myself. When I was walking to and from school, I would find a way to not have to interact with any students. I would rather walk for 20 minutes than to board a bus. Why? Because there were so many schoolmates on the bus. When I go for walks in the evening, I avoid crowded areas and go to places with barely any people. I was the prime target for kidnappers. But then we had a circuit breaker. As a JC student who barely had friends to be with during breaks, I like the idea of attending lessons online. I don't have to wonder whether I should say hi to a person I barely know when we walk past in school. I don't have my brain telling me that I'm lonely because no one really talked to me in class. I don't have to see people I don't enjoy being with. I think another interesting observation is that people re-evaluated themselves. Can they spend time alone during a lockdown? If they can't, is it because they get their energy from people, or do they believe that they are inferior because they don't spend time with others? Because I used to have that thought when I was in class. In hindsight, I shouldn't have thought that I was a loser just because I was alone. If anything, I overcame my fear of spending time alone and I've come to enjoy it. Some of you might be scared of being seen alone, but think of the benefits of spending time alone. I can go or eat anywhere I want to because I don't have to consider what Brian wants to eat. There's no pressure to have a conversation with someone so that you do not appear unfriendly to others. Soon enough, you would enjoy the alone time. The funny thing is that the moment I enjoyed being alone was the moment that the social distancing measures were lifted. Oh, come on. I like how there was a space between the seats in the MRT. I appreciated not being physically close to strangers. Also, I realized how complex group interactions are. How do you get everyone in the group to feel included in a conversation? When there are more than 4 people, one person will definitely feel left out or barely talk. He will just treat it like a podcast to passively listen to. Even so, the conversation topic has to be something that everyone is interested in. So now, we need to find the lowest common denominator like how's the weather or current affairs. I actually think that was optimal for the government to cap the group to 5 people. And then we had 8, then 10, then now no limit to the group. How do I keep up as someone who wants to achieve stability and peace within the group? I need to ensure I'm fine with the other people, then ensure that each person is fine with the rest of the group. In the first place, why would I want to talk in a group of 8 people? Big groups just don't feel as tight or comfy. Wow, John, you seem to not have many friends. And you're not wrong, but the lockdown was a great way to see who is worth keeping. If a relationship was too flimsy to get through, then it probably wasn't worth it. If a relationship was strong enough, then I believe that the distance makes the heart grow fonder. Either way, it's a win-win. But John, how can you know all these if you haven't been under self-isolation before? Well, joke's on you, because I tested positive back in June. I enjoyed the 7 days of self-isolation, and if you ask me to do it again, I wouldn't mind, as long as I don't have the symptoms anymore. Thanks for listening to my rant. Do you think that social distancing was great? Let me know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe to my small channel for more such rants. I'll see you soon. Unless monkeypox just infests my country all around. Okay, bye.